Hello there. Did you find everything that you were looking for in the scrolls library? It looks like you've selected quite a few scrolls to read. Are you interested in taking those into the sitting area and perusing them, or were these something that you wanted to take home if you could? You'd like to borrow them and take them home? Okay, do you have your archive parchment with you? You don't have an archive parchment. Okay, is this your first time at this particular archive? It is. Okay, well, would you like to sign up for an archive parchment? Of course, you can select any archive off of our shelves and take it into the public area and read it, but if you would like to take them home and read them at your leisure, you will need an archive parchment. You are interested in signing up for one. Okay, just let me grab my parchment here. All right, what is your name? Okay, and your father's name? Very good. Village or province? Oh, so you've come quite a way, haven't you? Date of birth? Okay, so I have your parchment set, and we're going to make a copy of this for our records, and then anytime you want to borrow some scrolls to take home, just show your archive parchment and you'll be able to take those home with you. Now, there is a limited amount of time that you can borrow scrolls from the archive. You can take them home for a fortnight, and after that you will have to return them to this archive because there is a late return fee of a quarter piece of silver per scroll per day, so you will definitely want to get them back before the due date. We do have one option that you can extend it for a second fortnight. Simply send us an owl before the fortnight is up, the first fortnight in which you have borrowed your scrolls. Send us an owl letting us know that you would like to extend your usage for another fortnight. We will send a second owl back to you with the approval for that. The only time that that would not be approved is if someone is on our list who's been waiting for one of the specific scrolls that you have taken. So if someone is on the waiting list, you cannot extend your borrowing of that particular scroll, but that will of course be sent to you with the owl message. Now, your archive parchment also gives you access to all of the many community events that we host here at the Scrolls Archive. Fun things like community feasts, sorcery circles, stonings, fun events like that, great for the whole family, so bring everyone down. You will receive notifications about those by owl. Every new moon, an owl will be sent to your village, and you will have a notification of all the events that will be taking place during the next moon cycle, so you can check those out and plan ahead for any you would like to attend. That's all part of your archive parchment membership. And your archive parchment also gives you access to our large collection of paintings, so you are able to borrow any one of those paintings, again, for a fortnight, just like the scrolls. You can borrow any painting from our archive and take it home and hang it up in your dwelling for a little while and, just see how it looks, enjoy having it there, and after the fortnight, just return it and stick it back in our archive. Again, you can renew those for an additional fortnight, but the late return fees are the same as the scrolls, quarter piece of silver, so again, make sure everything is returned on time or get an extended renewal by sending an owl. So, your parchment is ready, your archive parchment is ready. Why don't we write down which scrolls you're checking out? You guys have to keep track of which scrolls are being checked out here, so let's see what you've got. So we have Befriending Dragons by Sir Pete. Just going to check the scroll over and make sure there's no tears or anything in it, because if there are, we wouldn't want you to get blamed for that. So if you do bring back a scroll that is damaged and it wasn't damaged before it left, you will be charged for the replacement of the scroll. We will have to have one of our scribes rewrite the scroll onto a new sheet of parchment, and you will be charged for their time. So just take good care of the scrolls and you won't have to worry about that. So this one looks like it's in good order, so I'm just going to write that one down. Befriending Dragons by Sir Pete. Let's see what else you've got here. Dragon Tales of Sir George. Okay. This one has a little bit of tearing on the edge. Just going to write that down. Dragon Tales of Sir George. Slight tearing on the edges. That way you won't be charged for it when the scroll comes back. And then we have the Dragon Writings of Sir Bowen. I actually think I've read that one, perused that scroll myself. As I recall, it was very interesting, yeah. It offered a lot of various viewpoints that you don't see in a lot of dragon writings. Okay, again, looks like just a little bit of tearing on the edges of the scroll, so I'm just going to write that down. Make sure that you're not responsible for that. And let's see, we have The Dwarf Who Became a Dragon as Told by Loki. Okay. This one seems to be in pretty good order. Dwarf Who Became a Dragon as Told by Loki. In good order. You seem to have quite a few scrolls about dragons. Are you interested in dragons? You're researching different medicines and things that can be used from saliva and blood and things. Well, that's a very admirable area of study, and I wish you great success in that. Is this something that you're thinking of going into? Opening maybe an apothecary in the village square or something, selling various cures and potions made from different bits and pieces of dragon? You're writing a report, okay. Do you mind if I ask what the report is for? You're heading to become a monk, okay. So you have to write the report as part of your intake procedure? Ah, okay, well, it does sound very interesting. I think you've chosen a fun subject to write about, so definitely wish you luck with that. Let me just get the rest of your scrolls signed out and you can get to reading and writing that report. Let's see, and then we have The Art of Jousting by Sir William Thatcher. Okay, again, a little bit Art of Jousting, William Thatcher, and a little bit of tearing on the edges. Now, that one's not dragon related, obviously. Is that part of your report, or is that just for fun? Oh, no reason really. I'm just kind of curious since you had so many scrolls about dragons and then one on jousting. Just for fun? Okay, that's kind of what I figured. You a big fan of the joust? Yeah, it's always kind of enjoyable to watch people riding toward each other on horseback and knocking each other off with giant sticks, so it is a good way to spend the weekend. Okay, so I have all of your parchment scrolls signed out, and of course I have your archive parchment ready. Once again, these will be due back here at the Scroll Archive in a fortnight. If you want to keep them a little bit longer, like you said, you're writing a report, so you might need them a little bit longer, just send us an owl, and then we will write down that you are extending the renewal phase for another fortnight. Just be sure to bring them back before that second fortnight is due, because again, of course, there will be pieces of silver involved if you don't. So go ahead and take your scrolls and head home and get to reading and writing that report, okay? And good luck with that. If you guys want to see how I made the rest of this costume, then check out my new book, Cosplaying When You're Broke, which is currently available for pre-sale. The links are in the description box.